What is up, everyone, and welcome to the Random Encounter Podcast, episode 39. I'm your host, James, and as always, I'm joined by Big Mike.
Yo.
Phaneckswhy.
How's it going?
And newest member of the podcast, Mr. NPSensei.
What's going on, guys?
Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff to talk about today. We're going to be talking about some Honkai Star Rail and kind of get everybody's, opinion on what they think about that. I know you've been playing it a lot, Sensei. I've been playing it here and there, and I think, Fan, you tried it out, right?
Well, I installed it and I started it, but then as soon as I started it, I stopped, and I'm like, you know what? I want to probably get my first reactions out first before I just start streaming it off stream, or before I start playing it off stream.
No, I hear that. And then hopefully Ash comes in, because I know he's played it. Have you tried it out at all, Mike? No? Okay.
Yeah.
So it'll be a few of us talking about it, see what we think about that.
I've seen it, though. I mean, I've been in a few
video games again.
NPSensei streams watching him play it, so I've seen it.
I hear you. Oh, hold up a second. Speaking of Ash just messaged me. Yeah, let me see what he said on here.
Yeah, give me 2 seconds. Let me grab a water or a Coke real quick. I'm gonna need something to drink.
Do your thing, yeah.
You're good, man.
Oh, yeah. Ash is coming in right now, so yeah, he's gonna be part here, be able to talk about that. But we have some other stuff to talk about today, such as the Naruto Top 99 collab. We're gonna be talking about that and who was the number one character there. That was actually pretty interesting list there, as well as what Sony is looking to do this year alone. A little bit of Mega Man Legacy Collection as well, Armored Core, and a bunch more. But before we get into that, I would like to appreciate everybody who's coming on the stream for the podcast. We do thank you all. We do this every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern, unless otherwise noted. Because sometimes there might be like a holiday or something like that where we might have to move things over. So yeah, we do appreciate that. Don't forget to also like and subscribe on our YouTube channel. We do pull out videos every week, at least 2 videos a week, discussing just video games in general. And of course, we do live streams Wednesday through Friday on Twitch, and then of course Sunday we're always here for the podcast. We do also have some merch stuff out there, so if you're interested in merch, we have that there, as well as usually the games that we discuss. There will be links in the description, so definitely go ahead and check those out. Anything you purchase through our links does help us out into getting more games, so we can kind of have more discussions, more streaming, and all that other good stuff. But without further ado, let's get right into some of these small news. And welcome, Ash.
Yo, what's up?
Look at that. You got your Kakashi. NPSensei got his Naruto. Man, I should have worn my Naruto stuff too.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh,
Right.
well.
I need to find my headband, bro.
Yeah, I got my hat back there. I think I'm going to go ahead and put that on in a little bit. But yeah, let's start off with some small news real quick. Jedi Fallen Order is having a rocky start right now. Unfortunately, across all platforms, it doesn't seem to be doing that good. PC specifically seems to be horrible. Apparently, people with a 4090 are struggling to run the game. A lot of people are saying that, even on console, once you get past the beginning, it runs better, but the first section of the game is really, really bad. Has anybody here played Jedi Survivor? I think I said Jedi Fallen Order. My bad. Jedi Survivor.
Yeah. Nah, I'm not buying it till they fix it, man.
Okay, I got a little strap for anybody who does want to try it though. Just get EA Pro for the month. It's like $15.
That's true.
Play it on that. Don't spend the 70. Try it out. If it works on your PC, you're good. If it doesn't,
which it probably won't.
Yeah, which you probably won't. But hey, at least you didn't use the 70.
I did read that it works better on AMD cards than NVIDIA cards.
I did see that too. Yeah.
Why? Why is that the case?
I think they're partnered with AMD.
I don't know. Yeah, right.
It just happens. It's drivers. Yeah. Drivers.
But so the thing is like it's not that it doesn't work, but like on NVIDIA cards, like I read like they only get 40 frames a second. So it's technically playable, but it's just kind of trash.
You need 60 at least.
Yeah. So I don't know.
I guess we'll have to see. Hopefully, I know they're planning on updating it to make things work better. So I guess we'll have to wait to see how that goes with them. Which kind of sucks. Like, I feel like video games nowadays, they always launch in like a trash state. It's not like back then where games were complete and they work. Now it's just like, hey, let's push out this game. Last of Us was the last one on PC where it was horrible. Like, if you saw those glitches on The Last of Us, man,
and they delayed Survivor too.
Yeah.
They delayed it.
That's true.
And it still came out trash, dude. Come on, what did you even delay it for?
It's been re-released like multiple times throughout the tenure.
You talking about what? Oh, Last of Us? Yeah. Last of Us. Yeah, it's horrible there. But yeah, but
I got it on PS5. So.
They both got delayed too. That's the annoying part.
That's true. Last of Us on PC did get pushed back. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Survivor got pushed back?
Yeah, it got pushed back by a month. It was supposed to launch in
April,
in March.
March.
Yeah,
imagine if it got released then.
Yeah.
Well, obviously they didn't work on like that. They worked on something else, because they definitely didn't focus on that.
Yeah, it was probably like distribution issues or something.
And what's crazy is that Fallen Order was like one of the most hypest games you could play at the time of release.
Yeah,
especially
it had the same problems. Yeah. Fallen Order had the exact same problems
on PC. Yes, in certain sections. Yeah.
Fallen Order was a great game.
I just read that literally article called they didn't learn from their mistakes or something, talking and they compared Fallen Order and Survivor, and it has the same issues on launch.
It's a shame. But yeah, I remember Fallen Order did have some issues at launch as well. I do remember that because my game actually glitched out and I had to restart because my character got stuck through a wall on one of the elevators and it got stuck there and I couldn't move. I do remember that. But yeah, another bit of stuff. What's up, Smash Mac? What's up, Shuzaku? Appreciate you guys joining in. Another bit of news. Twisted Metal TV show. Did you guys see that teaser?
Yeah, trash. It's gonna be trash, dude.
I don't know. So, no offense to Anthony Mackie, it just seems like every movie he's in is, in my opinion, a miss. I don't know. There's one or two movies I've liked him in. The other movies he's in, I just get bored.
The only thing I liked him in was Black Mirror. Have you seen that?
I have seen that
episode.
Yeah,
the gaming episode.
Yeah, that gaming episode was mine.
Bro, fighting vipers, dog.
I said,
Twisted Metal. Okay.
The only one that
go
ahead.
I was just going to say, gaming's going to change. Whenever I think of that Black Mirror episode, that's gaming in 10 years. It's just
Sword Art Online stuff right there. I mean, the only movie I liked him in was not liked him in, but the only movie I liked that he was in was I think what was it called?
Real Steel?
No, Saving Mr. Banks. It's on. It's with Samuel L. Jackson, which. If Samuel L. Jackson
he can carry a movie by himself
as the Falcon.
Falcon, yeah.
I don't care much for the Falcon. I mean, he's not bad, but he's a side character there.
I think
not with the TV show.
He's a main character.
Well, in the TV show, that's true.
He's Captain America now.
That's true.
He's a weak Captain America, bro. They could have picked so much better than that, dude.
Well, I mean, it does happen in the comics.
So in the comics, yeah. In the newer comics, it does.
I'm saying actor-wise, they could have picked someone like way stronger. To me, he's always way like a side character.
Have The Rock as Captain America?
No, like stronger personality.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, and that's what I was saying. Like as him, like in that Saving Mr. Banks. Well, actually, he's technically the main character, and Samuel L. Jackson is the side character. But like.
Jackson has a presence.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Jackson carries that show. Like you might see him maybe like every other like 30 minutes or something. But like it's like, well, maybe not that long. But like you'll see him like every other scene. But it's like, man, the minute he's there, it's like, yeah, he's carrying that whole thing. Such a good movie. If you guys haven't watched
I guess he's not really in anything like groundbreaking.
No,
like,
he was in 8 Mile.
In what?
8 Mile? Oh my goodness!
Yeah, he was.
I forgot all that.
In 8 Mile?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I do
remember.
What's his name, Papa Doc or whatever.
Yeah,
it was Papa Doc.
I do remember that now.
Yeah,
yeah.
he's the main rapper.
That's funny.
Oh man.
Gets his ass whooped on stage, dude.
But Twisted Metal TV show comes out July 27th, 2023. I'm probably gonna look at it. Oh, exclusively on Peacock. I'll probably watch it just to see because I do like Twisted Metal. But I don't think it's gonna be good.
I don't have high hopes. Dude.
Me neither. I'll be surprised if it's good. Like if it's good, hey, more power to it. You know,
I hope it's good. I always hope it's good, but like I'm real with it. You know, like
I need more. I need more Twisted Metal games, not TV shows. You know,
right.
That'd be a perfect group stream.
It just kind of reminds me of the Death Race, the movie.
Oh, he was in that too, wasn't he? Or maybe I'm just thinking of his picture in Twisted Metal. Maybe that's why I'm just. Yeah.
I think it was the other dude. What's his name? Jason Statham or whatever.
Oh yeah,
Jason wasn't there. But there was a black racer in the movie too. I think it was Tyrese. Might have been it.
I think it was Tyrese. That would be funny.
Right. I think you're thinking about Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
No. It is Tyrese. Yeah, it's called Death Race. Yeah, it was Tyrese. Okay. That's right. Yeah.
He just stuck to his niche.
I had IMDb it, so
yeah.
He's gonna be typecast as a racer now in all his movies.
Right.
Oh man. But yeah, Twisted Metal TV show, July 27, 2023, exclusively on Peacock. I guess if you guys are excited for that, you can watch that there.
I guess. I mean,
so
racing games.
Another bit of news that kind of surprised me here. I didn't know this was going on, and I was like, "What is this?" Because PlayStation pulled out a trailer with the Naruto Cross Boruto Ultimate Ninja. Is it Connections? Right?
Yeah, Connections.
Yeah, Connections. The Naru Top 99 collab, where basically they voted on who the top or who everybody's like favorite ninja was, and apparently the winner gets a spin-off manga and anime, or maybe just anime. Don't remember that, but yeah,
thank you.
They get a spin-off manga and anime or just anime. I don't remember which one it is, but there is a list of that, and Minato came in first place. Excuse me.
Oh, that's kind of dope.
I did see that. I forgot about that actually.
And I'm actually excited.
I'm down for an origin story.
The top three were, just to let you know, Minato was number 1, number 2 was Obito, and then number 3 was Kakashi. Which
Kakashi would have been dope. Like I think
Kakashi would have been better.
Dope.
I'm looking at it right now, and that's not what it says.
What's it saying on there?
It says Minato is number 1.
Mm-hmm.
It says Itachi is number 2.
Where we have so much.
Sakura is number 3.
I see that.
Yeah.
I remember
so
that.
There is
so many.
Yeah, and then Shishui Uchiha is number 4, and then Kakashi is number 5.
How did
I think the list that's there.
What?
So here's the thing.
I Naruto99.narutoofficial.com website.
So I think they fixed that because I was talking with somebody about this, and apparently what happened with Sakura, it was a bunch of bots.
Yeah,
they were voting for Sakura because they wanted Sakura to win number 1, and I think the fixed list is the other one there. But I might have to fact check that because I was talking with Pharaoh, who's not friends of the show, but we all know who Pharaoh is, and he watches the show. He watches the show, and I was talking with him, and he was giving me like the whole story of what happened there. But yeah, if we go by the list that you're looking at, yeah, Minato's number 1, Itachi number 2, Sasuke number 3, Shisui number 4, Kakashi number 5. I mean, I get Naruto number 6. I don't know why. Because we all know about him. He has
Naruto, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, like what more do you want from him?
We literally saw him grow up.
Yeah, exactly.
Became Hokage.
Yeah.
He reached his dreams. He's
We
fine.
still don't know his.
We don't need more Naruto content. We need,
Other
we-
some other
people.
characters.
we need
we
a-
got a lot about his dad too, because
Yep.
We
other
got a
than,
lot
like,
about Kakashi
during the
too,
Great
though.
Ninja War, like the third one. Like other than that, like because that has like a gap in it, we know like a lot about him.
Yeah.
I feel like the Storm game has already like told a good enough story about Minato. If anything, I wanted a more of an origin story of the other Tail Beast characters.
But I don't
No,
think that's
that
like the Storm games. None of that stuff is like canon, right? Like there's that whole Itachi, like anime and Storm. Is it?
with Shizuru
Generations.
and
Yeah,
stuff,
with Itachi and there's that one and there's the Akatsuki one. Remember when he's already there? Like there's all of that, but I don't think any of that's canon. So I guess they would just make this series to make it canon for that. But I think Kakashi would be the best because we do know stuff from Kakashi Gaiden, but I feel like we still don't know a lot about him. Maybe
I think there it should take place in like a different village too.
a different village, so different
yeah.
different character from a totally different village.
Yeah.
Just imagine this. So you know how they called him the copy ninja?
Yeah.
Why don't we see him get that name? Like
Hmm.
see every jutsu he copies all the way up until like to a certain point,
and then use the
then-
same
was-
two moves on everybody.
There
for
was
the
a
whole game.
movie. There was a Naruto movie that showed him when he was younger, how he was slowly earning.
Oh, yeah.
the Top
Oh,
Ninja. It was
maybe I missed
the Rain Princess or Tear
Yeah.
Princess or something like that.
There was another. I thought there was another spinoff that does show how he meets his, or not a spinoff, but it might have been a filler episode. But when
There's been a couple like movies.
he
that
meets
explain stuff.
what's her name? Naruto's mom. I forgot her name.
Ooh,
Oh.
Kuchina?
Yeah. So there's that too, and I thought they talk about that too. Like for Minato, I think what would be cool is to see why people saw him as one of the best ninjas. Because all we know is like everybody was scared of fourth.
You good?
Man, no, I'm fighting a cold, and like every time I talk, I get itchy throat. But anyways, all we know is that when Orochimaru, remember when he went to summon the
Orochimaru
first
would
and the
be a good
second,
one.
the first and second Hokage, the third Hokage was more afraid of the fourth than the first and second. But of course, that changes later on because you're like, okay, wait a minute, the first is like way OP. So I think with him, it'll be a little bit interesting to see. Going to the comments real quick. Shuzaku said he's talking about the Minato number 1, Itachi number 2, and Sakura number 3. And then he'll say he's pretty sure there was bots. Makes no sense that Sakura was top 3. And then Christian Narata says Sakura is by One Piece fans. They rated from TikTok. It most likely, yeah. No, us One Piece fans, we have honor because we have the best character in anime, aka Shanks. That's just facts.
That never shows up. Yep.
Yeah, never shows up, and everybody's afraid of him, and they keep it that way. But yeah, it's in.
You and those bold statements, the best character in anime from a
Yeah.
shonen. Like, come
Yeah,
on,
it's
dude.
Shanks, bro. No other character in anime
Shanks
just
has no
walks.
character.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, I actually serious about that, James.
Yeah, who's better? Shuzaku says Zoro, and then Naruto says, "Yeah, I'm a Shanks." Are you saying fan?
Stan.
Stan?
Stan.
To be honest, what does that mean?
Meaning
Like a
he
fan?
stands by him no matter
Yeah.
what.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
It means he's a fan.
Shanks is not that great. That's what I gotta say.
My man, like
I mean,
when
based
Shanks
on the
walks in
manga,
the
he'll be making
room,
an appearance soon.
everybody gets on their knees. What other character does that?
That doesn't automatically. That
That's
doesn't
like saying
automatically give him,
Jiren's
like-
a
What
good
other
character.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
can't think of
Freaking-
off the
Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna
when
write
Jiren
you-
goes
I'm
in the
gonna make you a
room,
video, dude. I'm gonna
Yeah.
make you a video of 5 characters that are better than Shanks, dude.
oh man, no.
You
When
can say he's
Jiren-
the most hype,
Mike's gonna
but
start
he
making
is
a
not
tier
the
list
best.
of One Piece.
When
characters.
Jiren walks in the
Right.
room, nobody batted an eye. They're like, "Oh, it's just Jiren." Even
Yeah,
Goku
until
was
he
like,
opened
"Yeah."
up his mouth and it was like,
Jiren's literal existence is just to be a powerful character, and that's it. I
Yeah,
mean,
Jiren-
they
Jiren's
did
just
give
plot
an
armor.
origin story, but it wasn't that great. It was just
Meh.
generic.
Yeah, Jiren's whack. I didn't care about Jiren. It's all about Vegeta and Dragon Ball. But anyways, yeah, cool thing. I don't know. I'm glad that he won. I guess. I mean, Itachi would be cool too. I don't know.
I think they should have picked like a side character, like Kazuku from the Akatsuki, the dude who's like the
Kakuzu?
Kakuzu.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kakuzu.
That's a good one.
That like someone like that, I think would be like dope. Where you don't really know a lot about him, because I feel like with Kakashi and Itachi and all that, you kind of have a gist. You know what I mean? Like of like
So-
why they are what they are.
My biggest issue with Kakashi's character, I think I said this on the last podcast, is they talk about the white chakra that Kakashi has, and then like after the pain arc, it's like, all right, let's not talk about that, because it's
Right.
like, you know, the whole point was like his dad had that. That's why they call him the White Wolf, and you know he was supposed to have it, and it just doesn't go anywhere with that.
Kakashi got sidelined because you got to remember, like, right after the pain arc, didn't it go right into the Great Ninja War
Mm-hmm.
to a certain extent? To a certain
Yeah,
point?
it did.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
he was
pretty
just,
much.
and then during that war, they just decided to flood you with other character stories. And so Kakashi was like, "Ba-doop, goodbye."
Almost, because like after his final fight with Obito and stuff, Obito was like, "All right, I'm gonna give you other eyes temporarily, just so you can have the perfect Susanoo." So he
But that
went
just
from
made him an
sideline to like
Uchiha.
main for like a good 3 minutes, and that was it.
Again, which
Yep.
makes no sense, because if he's not a Uchiha, he should be able to use Perfect Susanoo for like a split second and then run out of chakra and die. Because remember, the whole point of him was like, I can't use this eye. That's why I need to keep it covered, because if I use it too much, I get tired. Which is what happens in the beginning of
Look,
Shippuden.
they explained that they were like, "Oh, he trained up a little bit and he could use it multiple times now, but he still should not be the level."
Well, even then,
Sasuke
yeah.
called it bull crap. Sasuke called it
Yeah.
bull crap. When he saw it, he was like, "What?
Yeah.
all these years." Sasuke's
Bro,
like,
Sasuke on the sidelines was definitely me, how I felt. Because like he was just
felt-
like,
yeah, he felt cheated,
Naruto goes
which I
from
understand.
like 0 to 100 real quick, and then he's like, Kakashi, what, you could do this, and what, guy, you had all this Latin power, so you were stronger than Kakashi, and like he's like, what, like where's everybody going? Like,
By
I'm
the end
just
of the
staying
series,
still.
they can break worlds, and it's like they low key had that power at the beginning of Shippuden. It's just
Yeah.
they weren't using it apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Right, especially Guy, bro. Like
I
he
know.
literally has the
Mhm.
most powerful like move, and like not once was like, "Oh, Pain's there. I'm gonna go mess him up."
N-
No,
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Oh man, a lot of
I wonder
issues.
if Kakashi, like down the line, he has like Uchiha blood in him, like you know, 'cause,
like
like
somewhere in a cross
yeah, somewhere in the family tree.
Well, yeah, his great
it
grandfather was a
would kill him, but
Uchiha.
Pain destroyed the village. Shu, like that's a noble way to go out,
Yeah.
dude. Like
Yeah,
Guy
I
could
mean,
have stopped that whole like arc.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
all
it
Guy's
was
fault.
Actually,
Yeah,
Guy's the villain.
Evan Nodo.
He could have stopped Itachi and
he could have
Kisame in the beginning.
by himself at once.
Because
Bro.
wasn't that the
Like-
point of Pain though? Like he could only be like hit by taijutsu. That's why Naruto had to use in like natural energy. That's why he had to use Sage mode to
Yeah,
really
because he
sense
could
him out
absorb the
against body.
chakra.
Exactly. So Guy could have been all right.
I could have
whatever.
messed him up, dude.
Yeah, but
Like-
didn't wasn't that the whole point of Guy's ability? Is that he unlocked the chakra gates to
Yeah,
so,
to
I mean,
increase
that's-
his
to increase his strength, but
Yeah.
he's still using chakra.
But yeah, it's in
Yeah,
the physical
so-
form versus like the
Yeah,
like
but you would
versus
think
like
if he
the
gets
Chidori or
punched,
something like that.
yeah, there'll be kinetic energy that he hit, but you would think Pain would be able to somehow absorb his chakra that he opened up those gates with. So, I don't know.
Yeah. A lot of plot holes, Kishimoto. A lot of plot
Mhm.
Yeah.
holes, man.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of plot holes in a lot of anime. But
That's
very
it's
true.
Like, you know,
That's
Just
true.
think about it too
whatever.
hard.
Anime is known for that.
We try
so.
not to think about it too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Shizaku says same thing happened with Might Guy became main character for an episode and back to the sidelines. And he
Yeah.
says, well, to be fair, Might Guy would kill him. That's why he never used the full 8 gates.
Yeah.
Didn't Pain mess everyone like way before Naruto came? Yeah. With
Yeah.
Almighty Push.
But Guy could have stopped that. They knew about Pain. Like
Let's see. I don't know what's IDR.
I don't remember.
I don't remember a
uh,
whole lot. And who was knocked out and who wasn't? Oh, you're talking
if
about
you talk
against
about like
Pain.
the war arc.
No, they
or-
said
yeah,
the whole to not make it like a kind of like a loophole or whatever. It was
Yeah.
that him and Kakashi were on the mission or something like that. That's why they weren't in the village. So
Cop outs. Got you.
yeah, right. Like literally a cop out, dude.
Yeah. Well, no, Kakashi was in the village, remember? Because he got
Yeah, he
beat
was
up by
right
one of
Yeah,
the
I mean,
Pains.
he did.
But I think
Oh,
you're right.
true.
I think
Yeah,
Guy wasn't
yeah.
in the village. Yeah. I think you were right. Guy wasn't in the village. He was somewhere else.
Wouldn't you feel something like a presence like pain though? You know what I mean?
I'm not
Like,
gonna let my entire village get destroyed and me like sit
Yeah.
there like
yeah.
no.
You know, yeah. And I was saying, where was Tsunade, right? Did she get knocked out or something?
She was there.
She
Yeah,
was
because she
there.
has to come out and heal everybody afterwards.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
She
And
was
you
life
think-
support pretty much.
Okay, yeah, that's right. It's been a minute. But
Well,
yeah,
you know what would have been good since we're still on the topic? A backstory on Jiraiya. That would be kind of funny. It would be like a good
I
action,
would
like
love it.
funny, like
Oh yeah, that'd be
yeah,
awesome.
yeah,
It would make me cry, but I love it.
yeah.
how he became well, I mean, we know how they named them the legendary Sanin, but yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Mhm.
Like from like Naruto's age, like kind of like following him up a
Yeah.
little bit. Like that would be dope.
Yeah, I
I was
mean,
Like
like
when he
skipping.
started the series.
I like to me like why I would like a Minato story is I would like to see him form the Rasengan and then tell Jiraiya about it and also tell Kakashi and tell like everybody else that he taught, which is basically like the whole village. You
Yeah,
know,
because he
because
started the
Apparently,
Rasengan.
yeah, right.
Yeah. we're like, yeah, this is your father's move. Here, I'm gonna teach you. And then Kakashi's like, oh yeah, I can do it too. Look at this. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it's like okay,
Anybody with
like
the wind element.
yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, moving on from that. Sony hopes to sell 25 million units this fiscal year. Last year, apparently they only sold like 18 or something like that, 18 or 16 million units. And just to put it in perspective, Sony currently has 38 million PS5s out. So they're hoping to sell what, maybe about 75%
That's
of their
so
current
much
base.
money, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro. At 500 a pop, that's insane.
Yeah. I mean, do you think Sony can do it?
I think so. People, especially with Spider-Man coming.
I
They're
think
much more available
yes,
now is the
yeah.
thing. So yeah.
because of that reason, yeah. But I
Yeah.
also read that they're announcing a PS5 Pro soon. So I think
I hope.
people who don't
What
own
would
one
they
might
add
hold
to
out.
it?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just maybe
Pro doesn't
better,
make sense,
slightly
to be
better
honest.
processor, slightly better GPU.
I mean, how
to
I
much
don't
help-
know
better
if you
can you really
heard, but the
get?
VR for the PS5 kind of flopped on sales.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They lowered their expectations by almost half.
They really didn't talk too much about the VR.
There's no
stuff,
games on
unfortunately.
it.
So-
Like except Horizon. Like
And
you can't
any
release
game
VR
that's
with no
good on
game.
it is on other VR systems.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, a lot of people say this, like it is the best VR system out. But it's like what Mike said, there's no games on it. Like to me, the VR experience though, it's like I don't know what more you can do. Like I would if I had a VR headset, I would play Resident Evil. That's probably it. Like honestly speaking,
Yeah,
like
right.
just Resident Evil.
I'll
you
play
know?
that Horizon game.
Only,
This
only,
is what it's
only,
like.
only locked to
Yeah.
the Oculus, whatever. Because
Yeah.
I played.
apparently
I'd
it's-
one.
it's
I'd
the
want to
only
play
one in the
like
store.
What were you saying, Sensei?
Resident Evil.
With VR, it's more about the indie games that'll really take it, because what the indie developers do that these big companies don't is use their imagination. It's
Mhm.
like, I don't know if you've seen like the Sword Art Online beta like type thing that they
I
have.
did see that. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, like
Yep.
they'll
That
come
actually
up
looked
with
good.
that. They have Yu-Gi-Oh! That you
Really?
could play
I
with the
didn't know
dual
they had
disc and
Yu-Gi-Oh!
everything. Yes,
That's
they-
pretty dope.
literally you could play like you're in the anime. Cards pop up, everything else. But it's all
That
from
is
indie
dope.
developers. These
I
big
would do
companies don't
that.
even think.
Yeah. It's all about what happens with
all
video
about
games. And
profit.
we said this, yeah, like there was a time where they commercialized video games, and that's what's happening now. It's all about pure profits, and that's about it. Which kind of
Mhm.
sucks. Which is making the qualities of video games go down. But yeah, that's Sony. I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens. They probably will hit that number. And just to put it in also, I was reading about this. Sony has 500 million hardware units out. And I think it's almost 600 million if you include portable consoles. So I mean, pure consoles from PS1 all the way to PS5, they have 500 million. And then if you include like portable, like PSP and Vita, PSP Go, they have almost 600. I think it's like 589 or 598, something like that.
Mhm.
But Nintendo, if you do just home consoles, they have like 400 in either 83 or 38 million. But if you add their portable consoles, they have like 900 million units out.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, they're still on top in terms of like units out there. But like home consoles, it's like, and it depends. Like some people don't consider a Switch a home console, while others do. Like where do you put the Switch? It's like a hybrid, so it's kind of hard.
I still think Nintendo has one of the best marketing campaigns out there between all three, Xbox, Sony, and them.
I agree.
It's just it's ridiculous. You watch their commercial and it makes you want to buy the console. You watch a
Yeah.
Sony or anything but commercial, it's like, oh, okay, generic things floating through. I see the power come. Like, no, I want to see the actual games and people having fun.
Generic with trap music in the background, or
Mhm.
like
Well, to be fair, Nintendo has been around way longer
yeah,
than
well, that's
those
true.
companies. Like,
Hundreds of years longer. Like,
yeah, because the Nintendo came out literally in the 1800s. Like,
Yeah.
so
Really?
yeah, it was a card
Mm.
company.
Yeah,
Like they sold
mainly
like
cards.
playing cards.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So they've been around for a
Oh.
minute. Yeah.
Games are their bread and butter.
Forte, yeah.
Yeah.
Their origin.
They've been in the game business for a minute.
You could say they were the OG gamers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
true.
They know
That-
they know the meta.
Yep.
Mm.
You also got to know people be gambling with Nintendo games too. So
Yep.
back in the day,
That's true.
those
Right.
cards.
They started. That's why they do trading card games, right? Because they know what it's all about.
Mhm.
But moving on, Sonic Origins Plus showed off a Sega Genesis inspired cover art for the physical versions of the game. It looks really dope. I think the US version has the best. No offense to like the European and Japanese version, but literally the box art it says Sega Genesis, and it's in that like black and like or gray whatever and white line, like you know how the Genesis games used to look.
Yeah.
It's exactly that, and then it has like Sonic Origins Plus on it. Looks pretty cool. Highly recommend taking a look at that. Really good bit of nostalgia. I'll probably buy it physical so I can just have that shelved somewhere. But pretty cool. Sonic Origins includes Sonic the Hedgehog 1, 2, and 3. I don't know if it includes 4. I don't think so. But they are also adding
Said
the
4
Game Gear
titles.
games. What's up?
It said 4 titles. So
Including
would be the
Sonic
fourth
and
one?
Knuckles. Sonic and
Okay.
Knuckles would be the other
Alright.
one. Yeah.
Alright.
Mega Man Legacy Collection passes 1 million units sold, which is pretty awesome. I'm a huge Mega Man fan. I love the Battle Network Legacy Collection. That's
Yo,
what I
it's
meant.
sold
Sorry.
out, bro, everywhere.
The Battle Network? The Battle
Yeah.
Network one? Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I was
I
gonna.
was never a big
I
fan.
gotta go to Tennessee on Wednesday, so I was gonna buy it to play in the car.
Yeah.
And it's literally like sold out at Best Buy, Walmart, Target,
Oh, wow.
like everywhere.
Is it no
Wow.
digital release for it?
It is.
No,
There's a
there
digital
is.
release.
I just like I collect games, so I just like
I
the
see.
physical.
Yeah, if you guys haven't played Mega Man Battle Network, amazing game. I love it. It's a hybrid RPG. I don't know what you would call it. It's like an RPG mixed with like a tactical strategy kind of. I don't know. Like it's a lot of stuff going on there. Pretty awesome though. I do have a video on our YouTube channel, so if you want to take a look at it, you can take a look at the gameplay there. All right, let's get into some of the main topics here. Armored Core, Fire of Rubicon, or Rubicon, however you pronounce it, showed off a new trailer. They did show off the release date, which is August 25th, 2023, of course. Have any of you guys ever played a Armored Core game?
No.
It looks
No?
like a mecha. It reminded me of a mecha anime.
Yeah,
and
I-
I said,
I am happy for some of my friends that are fans of the series and stuff, and hopefully it does good once it releases.
I mean, the gameplay trailer made it look really good.
it does look good. Now,
I knew
that's all
Sen-
I'm gonna say on it.
I know. I knew Sensei was gonna be like, "Oh man, it's a mecha game." What about you, Mike?
We'll see, because like I mean, it's made by a good studio and everything, so I have high hopes for it. I've never played one, but I'm just hyped because I know who's making it,
That's
And they
funny that you say that.
and they don't miss. Yeah.
Okay, so it's made by Bandai, right?
Well,
Like,
from
or is it-
software.
It's
the-
from software.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
From
Bandai
software.
Namco is publishing it, but from software is
Okay,
the makers.
because
They're the developer.
Bandai has some trouble with their card games.
Yeah,
So
they have a
that's
lot of
what-
trouble with a lot of stuff. Yeah, but
so we'll see.
yeah, I mean, here's my fear. I feel that
It's
if
gonna be two Souls like.
no, well, so there was an interview I was reading on Eurogamer, and they said they added some Souls-like elements to it, but my fear is that people jumping in from, let's say, like Elden Ring and going to an Armored Core game are going to be very disappointed because the gameplay are not going to be.
Oh, so you think it's gonna be the
Yeah,
same
yeah,
thing
yeah.
as before,
not
where they jump into
expecting it
this, they're gonna ask
to
for
be
like a
like
lower
Demon Souls.
difficulty or something like that?
No, more
It's
like
gonna be no, it's slow. The game's like way slower. Like
no, actually,
than,
it's
like,
faster
Elden Ring.
paced.
Faster.
Well, no,
Demon
because
Souls is slow.
you have to like build and stuff like that. You're in menus a lot. You know what I mean, to build your.
Well,
mech.
there's that, yeah. So
You know
there's
what
the
I mean?
building
Like-
mechanics of buying your pieces for the mechs, but then when you're actually fighting,
Yeah,
it's a lot faster paced, but
Yeah.
it's a lot of managing too. It's like you, depending on the equipment you have, your boost meter can only go so far. So it's like to dodge, you have to know when to dodge. You can't just dodge all the time. If you fly and dodge at the same time will control your boost meter. If you played a Gundam game, I think you know what I'm talking about. So
Yeah, I think the thing is people who are coming from a Elden Ring are going to assume, oh, I don't have a parry mechanic, so they
Yeah.
might be a little disappointed about that because it looks like it's mainly all about managing your boost, dodging, because I see a
Yep.
lot of the dodging in the gameplay. Like
Yeah.
it's all about evading, which I mean I'm liking what I see so far. I'm just hoping it like actual gameplay.
Yeah.
It's actually executed as well, done well.
Yeah. You were gonna say something, Ash?
Sorry, it was a random thought that occurred. While I was at work, a friend of mine was telling me that there's like a female Joker in Persona 5 Royal. And I was like, no, not really.
I think it was
And
a
then
mod, wasn't it?
yeah, it is a mod. So I now finally saw like the picture and it looks pretty good actually. I like it a
Wow.
lot. Yeah.
That's mods. But yeah, going back to Armored Core. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna get a day one. Like I do love Armored Core, but if it's a day one game, I don't know. Like August, I guess we'll have to see what else comes out in August.
We'll see if it
I think
lasts
it's gonna
because
be pretty
everything's in
dry.
topic for a minute.
Yeah, that's true. What were you saying, Mike?
No, I think that time's like pretty dry when it comes to video game releases.
Yeah, I think Pikmin is the only game. I think it's August. It might be July. Which I don't know. I might get Pikmin, which is funny. But I guess we'll have to see because there's not a lot of games announced for like the second half of the year, so we'll have to wait and see what's
Yeah,
there.
but the next month's gonna be crazy, like month and a half.
Yeah,
Yeah.
next 2 months. Yeah, May and June, man. May and June. Excited for that. So I guess we'll wait and see how that goes. Hopefully they release a demo to try it out. I doubt it, but I do hope they release a demo. Yeah. Moving on to our next big topic. Just when Xbox thought they were going to win, oh man, Europe decided to change their mind. They were like, nope, we're going to block this. All because they feel like it would actually be a huge blow to other cloud companies. They're doing like cloud gaming.
So I read some stuff on it. 'Cause I looked into it, and there's speculation that it's Google and Apple that are the ones pushing it, like, but through other companies because they don't want to get directly involved. Like, so I'm
I
like,
can see that.
yeah.
I mean, if you think about it,
It can
if
be some backroom stuff
for
going on.
them, if they wanted to do cloud-based games from like any type of other platform, because Google just launched Google Play the beta for your PC and everything, so that's more cloud-based than anything. So they want their hands in it, if any more than not.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean I can see that. Yeah, I don't know how that goes because Google closed Stadia, so I don't see why.
Yeah,
they
but
would.
now they're
Right, but Game Pass is also on your phone.
They rebranded like their Stadia pretty much. Like they kind of like dropped that, made it like Google something. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, yeah, they
still do
named it cloud that. Yeah, and I thought they were shutting that down completely as well because they were trying to outsource it to like other companies to use while they haven't. I thought I read an article saying they're gonna close that out completely because they're not doing that.
I just saw an ad for a Chromebook for like gaming through cloud
Well, yeah,
streaming and stuff like
for
that. Like,
GeForce Now, yeah, because they have that it's like an Asus or something like, or maybe Acer.
I don't think it was for GeForce Now. It's for their streaming service.
Yeah,
I didn't
Google,
see GeForce on it.
You sure? Yeah, because Google doesn't have
Yeah.
any cloud gaming. Yeah, double check that because I know there's that huge ad of GeForce Now. Because the only cloud gaming that I know of right now is GeForce. Was it GeForce? What's Amazon's Luna? Xbox, and that's it. And then there's technically like Shadow Play, but that's more like you rent a PC and then
Yeah,
you
it says
stream off
Google
of that.
Cloud is unveiling its new game strategy dubbed Google Cloud for live games.
Yeah, which is it's a thing for to like outsource to other people to utilize that. Kind of like what Azure Cloud is. Yeah, read into that because I remember reading that there.
I know all these games are about to go through licensing hell, but
What do you mean?
for the cloud, if everybody's going to have a cloud-based system, everybody has to sign some type of license. It's going to be like how streaming services now are with TV, where shows disappear and everything else because now it's on this platform. It's over here now. So
yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah, I mean,
everyone's trying to copy that model now. Like it's
exclusives all over again.
Yeah,
I'm not happy about cloud gaming, honestly. Like, I mean, and they're pushing digital too much. Like, that's my issue. Like, is it Call of Duty, right? Where there was nothing on the disc when you would install it to a PS5 or you put in a disc on a PS5, it actually downloads the whole game.
Jedi Survivors like that too.
Yeah.
And if you go for the legendary collection, like the collector's edition of games, you'll get your figure or your statue or whatever, and then you'll get a code.
Yeah.
But then again,
that sucks.
if you're like me and you don't go outside, it doesn't matter. So it's like, I buy everything digital anyway.
No grass whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, is this ever gonna end?
Oh, no, it's only gonna get worse.
Yeah, it's gonna get worse
the,
from
the,
here on.
the Xbox thing or the cloud gaming
Xbox.
thing?
Like Xbox, the
so
whole Xbox thing with Activision
I just
Blizzard.
read that if the deal falls through, Microsoft has to pay Activision Blizzard $3 billion for not having the deal not go through. So it's gonna go through eventually. You know what I mean? Like, because I don't think Microsoft just wants to throw
that.
$3 billion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, for no reason.
And it's
Wasn't
funny.
that the same thing? Something similar happened with T-Mobile.
With T-Mobile and
Or-
Sprint.
or-
Well,
or
yeah.
Sprint, yeah. Like
It's
they couldn't get the deal done, so they owed money. But then, like years later, they finally.
You can you can subsidize that through all your little smaller companies and say, oh yeah, we'll pay you back in years.
Yeah. Let's go to the comments real quick. See, Shuzaku said Bandai needs to up their Gundam games. And Naruto says, do people even like Bandai? I do. I mean, they're in charge of Gundam, so I do. What else? I like that's Konami. Yu-Gi-Oh's in charge of Konami. Or Konami's in charge of Yu-Gi-Oh, rather. I'm trying to think. The Digimon card game is pretty dope. I played that. What else?
I've just heard mechanically their card games need work.
The Digimon one was actually really good. I enjoyed it. I haven't played it in a while. It's been half a year, I want to say. So I don't know what new stuff they've added or taken away. But I enjoyed it while I was playing it, which was pretty cool. Yeah, let's move on to our final topic. Honkai Star Rail. So that released on Wednesday. And let's start off with Ash first. Because I know Sensei's been streaming a lot. I'm sure he has a lot of thoughts on it. So we're gonna start off with Ash. What are your thoughts on Honkai Star Rail?
I actually love the game a lot. There's a lot there is a good amount of lore behind certain things in the game that actually teaches a lot about the main character, surprisingly. I won't go too much into detail, but James, if you ever go to the first city which is Belobog eventually, try to interact with all the trash cans, actually.
Huh.
Interact with the trash cans, because that will teach you a good bit about the city and also about the main character as well, which is, I found that extremely amusing. It's not just that either, which I'll let you explore that for yourself. But besides from that, the whole turn base I still love. Everything's really amazing about it. For the story though, definitely will need some improvement. Then again, the game just got released, so it is going to improve on itself hopefully later on as well. I'm not too much of a Honkai person because I know Honkai Impact the Third came out like years ago, and I didn't know that there were some characters they already had in the first one, and they put it in the second one, which I think one of them is like Kimiko, which is the red hair chick, and the other guy named Welt, which is a guy that kind of saved the MC when he or she was going crazy with the style with their body. Those two characters apparently were from the first game. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there'll be some like connections from the first game, which I mean I don't think is necessary because a lot of people are saying you don't have to play the first one.
You don't, because it's like a mirrored. It's the character models and everything, but everybody has separate personalities between the games. So
that's
it's kind of like
yeah.
I was going to say like Persona, but no, that's not like nothing like Persona.
Well, I remember, wasn't Raiden Shogun in Honkai Impact, and then they just added her into Genshin as Raiden Shogun?
No, I don't think so. No, I'm pretty sure you saw like another character that almost looked like Raiden Shogun, if anything.
I think that's they use like the same 6 character models.
Yeah,
like so much. It's like everybody always looks the same, and it's just they have different accents to their colors, their color schemes, and stuff like that. I haven't played any other Honkai game other than this one.
But other than that, really extremely fun game. Of course, it's a gacha, so I haven't gotten some of my characters yet, which is to be expected. But you don't really need the characters to actually beat the game, which is a good thing. So but yeah.
Let's see. Naruto says, "I'm free to play. You're only not wait. On free to play, you're only not free to play if you send 200 or 400. And that was NPSensei.
I have to disagree with that. You're no longer free to play as soon as you spend a single penny on that game. So that also means if you did the supply monthly thing, which is like $5 per month just to get those gems and stuff, that's no longer free to play. Like free means free.
Listen, let me put you on game. Let me put you on game. As a residential gacha game player, every gacha game wants you to spend money. So you should go into the mindset. If you start the game, set aside $200.
Oh God!
$200.
Oh God!
Oh my God!
Because if you're not at least spending that much, like you're just not gonna. Yes, you could enjoy your game. Just don't watch anybody else play it. You can enjoy a gacha game without spending a dime, as long as you don't watch anybody else play it. If you do, set aside $200.
Yeah, you're screwed. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with
that. You're gonna get that simp like jealousy, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. No matter what, they're going to get it from you. It's just, are you going to give it to them now or later?
Yeah. Shuzaku says the biggest thing for me is them adding Welt Yang to the game, which adds so much lore from Honkai Impact to this game. And he said it was Raiden Mei from Honkai. So Raiden Shogun in Genshin was Raiden Mei in Honkai Impact. And then Raiden Shogun was made based off of her. Oh. Okay. Yeah, so I knew there was like that like connection there. Like if you look at them, they look exactly the same. Because I remember seeing Raiden Mei. I was like, isn't that Raiden Shogun? But it wasn't. Like it had the same face and everything. It was just like different outfits.
Yeah, like I said, they like to reuse assets to make things easier. So which I'm not going to be surprised if they use a lot for the Star Rail game too. So
it might be better if you haven't played any other like Honkai game, like because it will make this one feel. It's either you're gonna be like really in depth into the lore, like I remember that character, I know this character, or it's gonna be better for you because you're like, okay, so this is brand new to me. I don't have to worry about anybody else's backstory, but what I see in front of me.
Yeah.
Cool.
Now, transition from Genshin to Honkai Star Rail will be extremely easy for you because like everything they have in Genshin, you can practically just like translate it to like Star Rail pretty much. So like when it comes to navigating, it will be like extremely easy for you, if anything. So now what I do like is that some of the characters, I noticed that they grab some of the characters from Genshin and literally just like demote them down to 4-star. For example, Asta, she practically has like the similar characteristics to Mona, especially when it comes to her English voice actress, but she's a 4-star character and I love it. And then the other one, her name is Hook. Practically a chaotic little kid that has the element of fire and doesn't share the same voice actress and definitely has a different backstory, but practically we're calling her a 4-star clear because that's literally what she is at the point. So but yeah, there's definitely some differences which I do like, and overall the game is just fun for me. Right now, the only part I'm feeling sour at is pretty much the gotcha element, because I have a friend of mine that typically has had way worse luck than me, but somehow got a free 5-star in her like first 10
$200, bro.
I'm not, not yet, not yet, not yet at least. I mean, I know it's gonna eventually happen, but I'm gonna wait until I get into fully my career, and then I may well a little bit. I
mean,
so how's that?
I mean, to be fair, $200 is not that bad because I think Mike has spent $200 in less than a year on Fortnite on skins. So like, you know.
Okay. So here's the thing.
Nah, bro, it was like
you will spend way less money in Fortnite like compared to any gacha game.
I probably spent over that on Destiny, and it's paid. You know, because
gacha is different. You will spend way more money in gacha compared to like Destiny 2.
I mean, I get it. It's random.
Fortnite. Yeah, it's just.
You see, but gacha has changed the landscapes of games, okay? No matter what, every game is following in a gacha aspect. It's either you want the skin, you want the character. The only thing is, it's like certain games just don't have the loot box aspect anymore, which they used to. They used to. In order to get your skin, you had to, and everybody complained about it. So regular console games are okay, but the more money gacha makes, the more gacha elements will be put into every other game.
Which I'm not surprised at all. So
that's just not a new concept. I mean, Japan,
they have.
I mean, if we're talking about trading card games, I feel like that's the original gacha.
Yeah,
at that
point. I mean, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. So
see, Naruto says.
Pokemon pack yesterday.
Yeah, Naruto says. Let's see. Let's go to the top. Should I play Honkai Impact 3? I knew about it, but I never bothered to play it.
No.
Shu says it's really good, to be honest. And he said, okay, I'll delete Dragon Ball Legends.
Delete Dragon Ball Legends. Yeah, you don't have to play Honkai Impact 3 to understand the lore. If you want to play it, just because you think it's fun, then go right in and play it. So, simple as that.
Yeah, and then he says, it's mid without a new banner. Shu said, I agree. And he's like, I haven't played that in a minute. He's like, yeah, Dokkan off and on. People are leaving, though. Yeah, I used to play Dokkan a lot.
I still play Dokkan, and the thing is, the reason why I believe Star Rail is going to be surpassing Genshin in the near future, not near future, I'd say in the mid future, is because of my favorite button, the auto button.
Of course, you're gonna say that.
Yes. so not only are they going to grab the Genshin players, right? But now the Genshin players who just hated doing their dailies can auto their dailies in this other game. It's not only is it turn-based, meaning it's slower, meaning you can walk away, like in the middle of a match, you can walk away, go get something to eat, get a drink or whatever, and come back and you're in the same state. You cannot do that with Genshin. And it's a mobile game. So it's like you can sit there on your phone, complacent.
What's the point of playing a game that plays itself?
So because
I'm just curious.
Once you're in the gacha, it's like you just want to be as powerful as you can. And you without actually like playing a gacha, for me at least, when I play the gacha, it's not the fact of I want to play the game. It's I want all characters in game. So it doesn't matter how the game is, as long as I can as long as it's not too hard, and I could just hit that auto button and be fine and be complacent and do other things. Because the gacha games are never meant to have your full attention. The moment the gacha game has your full attention, it's like it turns you off of the gacha game, because not only is it taking time from you, but it's also taking your money.
It's the collecting aspect of it. You want to collect it. You want to catch them all.
I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
So if you're playing gacha games for the actual gameplay, it's good luck.
and that's where I'm at. But before I give my thoughts on it, let's hear your thoughts on the game. Let us know. I know you've been playing it for multiple streams already.
yeah, because I do drops for the game. But it's nice. It looks good. The story. Any gacha game with voice acting deserves your support. They are out there in the trenches, going at it, actually putting time into it, which is always great. So when you spend money, you feel like it's actually going towards something. Unlike other games where you drop and it's just random portrait, characters, text on screen. It's just so lackadaisical. This one, it's raising the bar for every other gacha game that comes out. So I have high hopes for it. It's doing well already. Other than exploration wise, I wish there was a jump button. It's kind of weird just walking around everywhere.
That is weird, yeah.
Yeah, it's like certain things you wish you could jump over, and they're just like, no. But UI, again, same as Genshin, so like it can't go wrong. Genshin made $2 billion every year. Pity system still okay. It's pretty decent. If you do go in, they're giving you 80 free rolls right now if you are free to play, and you could beat the whole entire game with 4 stars. So it's like, if you are really bad on your luck, just play the game, dog. Learn the mechanics, and then you're good. You're fine. Oh, and the music almost made me cry. Listen to the music. You can change your soundtrack in the game. It is one of the best aspects of it.
Oh, you heard take the journey. Remember that one? Yeah, pretty fire. That's the one thing that James didn't like about the game was the music, which I didn't. I wish you could play further in to because it does get better later on.
Like you get to choose your own soundtrack. Whatever one you like the best. You just put it on and it'll play during every cutscene except for like the major ones.
Well, my issue was the battle music. I hate it, and I like so. Sensei, you might not know this about me, but I love video game music. I think like video game music can make or break a game for me, because I love the music that they make in general. And the normal battle song in Honkai Impact was like, to me, I was like, man, this is boring. I'm not feeling
crazy.
The sensation of battle. But there was I fought like I guess you could say not a mini boss. I'm trying to think what you would call it.
We're talking about the dude with the hands.
There's like a dude that was harder, but he's not a boss. He was just there.
Was he like a horse dude?
I think so. Yes, that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, him.
So I fought him, and the music, it was in that. I was like, all right, I'm pretty hyped. But like, to understand what I mean about music, like you have to listen to like Xenoblade Chronicles music and like the hype of how that music is when you get into a battle. Like it's just all
I
over the
typically
place.
turn the music off on every game I play.
Yeah, see,
This
and
one, I said I'm keeping it on, baby.
see, yeah, and
Keep it on.
That should tell you something. That should tell you. Like, I mean, I turn it off no matter what it is. Nope,
Yeah.
none. I got my own.
Okay,
But this, I love. Like I said, it almost made me cry yesterday.
Yeah, to me, it's like I have to like I'll put it in the Discord, but like I'm playing Xenoblade Chronicles Future Connected, and bro, like the Fog Beast like soundtrack when you get into battle, you're like, oh man, like all right, this is getting hype, and it's so good that they reused it for Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Future Redeemed again because that music was so good. So it's like, yeah, great music because it has like this like jazzy, nice like upbeat. I don't know. I'll put it on the Discord so you can hear it. Okay. Pretty dope. But yeah, any other thoughts on Honkai?
No, if you haven't already, it's free right now. Download it, try it out. No matter what platform you're on. So I recommend PC in it instead of mobile, like doing it on mobile, like PC, the graphics and everything. It'll just take you out of wherever you're at, out of reality and into this universe. But yeah.
Yeah. One downside I saw was like there's no controller support. But I mean, I guess in a game like that, you really don't need to. So exactly. I was say a game like that, you really don't need a controller.
It's applicable for everybody. All you gotta do is click a button.
Yep. But yeah, as far as my thoughts,
accessibility not an issue.
Yeah.
Yep.
My thoughts on it was like, I mean, at first I was like, I'm not sure I'm gonna go back to it, but then I decided to play it again because like this is gonna be a topic. Let me try to go further in and see if I enjoy it. And I have changed my mind. Yeah, I have changed my mind. I'm enjoying it now. But I think it's one of those things that like with the gacha games, it comes out to like if I don't have a certain character, I don't want to play no more. Like I get to that point.
You're 200.
Yes, and that's one thing I don't want to do that because I have to buy a bunch of games, monthly. It's like, oh man, like 200. I'm like in my head, I'm like, man, that's like 3 games. That's like 3 copies of Tears of the Kingdom right there. So it's like. That's in my head all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm liking it a little bit more. The battle system is pretty good. The art style is beautiful. The graphics are beautiful, specifically on PC. What else? I mean, yeah, everything about the game so far has been pretty good. I'm enjoying it. It still has that issue of being only 60 frames per second. I don't know why Genshin. I don't know why Honkai and Genshin is the same way. On PC it's 60, but like on like iOS devices is 120. It's like
I always complain about that for the longest time.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't think it matters as much in this one though, because you're not like controlling your character.
Yeah,
like during the fight, you're just watching the move. If I can't feel the frame rate, I'm fine. If I see the frame rate, it's like it's okay, but it's like whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Like sometimes if I don't have the counter on, I feel better. The minute I see the counter, I'm like, oh man, like why am I not hitting 120, 144, or whatever the case might be? Which is why I hate my Steam Deck because I always have that counter on, and like any little bit, I start getting upset. Yeah, like what you drop 1 frame? Oh, that's it. Like we gotta adjust it. But yeah, so far I'm liking Honkai Star Rail. Like it's better than I thought. Maybe after I beat Xenoblade Chronicles Future Connected, I might play a little bit more of that. I've been playing it like every now and then on lunch breaks and stuff like that. So pretty excited for that. Eco Leonis says, I'll go download Star Rail right now. I'm sold. Shuzaku said, what was it?
I just logged back into Star Rail. They randomly just gave me a free temple. I hate them so much.
There is a free temple. There's a free temple today.
Today?
They just released it today. There is a free temple.
A friend of mine asked
I was just playing earlier.
A friend of mine just asked me for my friend code.
You gotta go to your mail.
Like,
check your mail.
Okay.
Pops in, sees mail. I'm like, oh, wait, what?
Yeah, let me see. Let me go back. Jesus. They're talking about skill issue. I guess how you didn't, Sensei didn't like PGR. Punishing Great Raven.
Yeah.
Let's see. What else? What are you saying? Final boss music in the first
what's the skill issue?
There's the battle music in the second.
It's because of me.
Okay. Huh. We'll see. Shuzaku, you think I'll like the soundtrack? Because you know the type of music I like. Because when it comes to, I'm very particular in music. You gotta have that music. I mean, just look at the music I choose for background music on my videos. Like it has to be very particular.
To be perfectly honest, knowing you, James, I mean the music does get better, but it's not gonna like beat like all the other music that you know of. So it's still a no for you.
Oh yeah, you did text me those songs. I haven't looked at it. I do remember you texted me them yesterday, like at 3 a.m. I do remember that. So I gotta check that out. But yeah, like Sensei says, I recommend playing it. I know, Fan, you said you have it downloaded. Mike, you think you're gonna try it out?
No.
No,
No,
not gonna set aside that 200.
I get really hooked on those games, like, and I will spend money, like, and like Zelda's coming out, Star Wars. I'm contemplating trying to like run. Like, I ain't got time for that, bro. Like,
$15 EA.
I was thinking about it, but I want to try to get it run on my Steam Deck.
Yeah.
So,
Zelda's gonna take up my time. Like,
Zelda's gonna take up like May and June, like probably.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna see from everybody. Which, I mean, great, wonderful. Amazing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get the game as soon as I can. It's probably not gonna be on launch day, to be honest. So you guys have fun with that group stream.
Oh, we'll be doing group stream nonstop.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna do a 7-day stream. It's gonna be nonstop. Yeah.
We're never gonna get off camera.
No. Yeah.
I got my bucket ready for when we have to go to the
bucket?
bathroom.
Yeah, exactly.
You need the drink hat that they used to have.
Yeah.
Oh, the hat. Oh my god.
Yeah, the hat with the
No bathing for 7 days, bro. We're gonna be in front of the camera. What's that smell like, bro?
So before we end this, I do want to talk a little bit about Tears of the Kingdom. Because we're actually gonna talk a little bit more about it next week. But I do want to talk a little bit more about it. I did watch some more gameplay. I didn't want to, but I was like, let me watch it.
I'm not watching anything. I'm trying to keep some of it kind of like a surprise.
The building mechanics. So you guys know I hate building stuff, like, right? I hate builds in Fortnite. I hate Minecraft building. I hate anything building except for Dragon Quest Builders for some reason. But I hate anything that has building mechanics. But the stuff that I saw people making was ridiculous and so cool. And I was watching 3 different previews, and in each of those previews, they showed the same area, but they all went about it in so many different ways, which was, I thought, super awesome. And it's like, man, this game is going to be a lot of fun because there's just so many ways to tackle your objectives, especially with the building mechanic. It's cool. Like, for example, there's this rocket thing you could do. So one dude just went and he had a weapon. He attached a rocket to it and just shot himself up to the tower. So then when the rocket ran out, it explodes, and then he goes and glides into the enemy tower, and then he just goes in, swaps out, puts on a sapphire ruby to his arrow, and just freezes everybody on the inside, and just starts going down, taking out. I was like, man, that is so awesome. Where another dude went the long way and went up the stairs instead. I'm like, okay, like, that's there. But yeah,
so you can play it. Your journey will be different than anybody else's, no matter what.
Exactly, because the way they have the mechanics, the way you can fuse like any weapon to whatever material you get. So like, like in most games, you pick up materials and a lot of it's like useless. Like there's it's like, why you have this here?
Everything,
every single material. Like if you put like a bat eye to a bow and arrow, it becomes a seeking arrow where it'll follow the enemy and just hit you. If you put a bomb on an arrow, it becomes a bomb arrow. If you pick up like ore, like sapphire, right? You put it onto your bow and arrow, it becomes a freeze arrow. So a bunch of cool stuff. Yeah, highly recommend it. If you have a Switch, definitely check that out.
Yeah, the only issue I can see about the arrow stuff is that you don't have a large supply
of
it.
There you go.
So you have to keep fusing your arrows every time you want to use them in quick succession.
Mm-hmm. That is true. But I'm sure they'll upgrade. Like you probably get like different arrow holders.
I'm sure there'll be actual like bomb arrows and thunder arrows and ice arrows that you could get.
I saw Sensei with that. What is that? Is that the Hori pad?
Yeah, with the Pokemon.
Do you like that?
I love it. I used to use the Satisfy grips, but I switched to this to match the OLED edition.
Yeah,
and they're amazing. It's like playing on like with my Xbox controller.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to check that out.
All right, let's go one more minute to the comments before we start Video Game 20 questions. Naruto says, tell them how you were down and watch Asmongold. I don't know his name. Spent $5K and it inspired you to spend more money.
Yeah, they keep talking about my account's not good enough, so I just keep spending more money.
Shizaku asked if that's the Splatoon 3 OLED.
No, it is the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet OLED.
Oh, I like that one. Yeah, that one's dope. The Splatoon one also looks good. Like all the new ones. Let me see yours, Mike. Show yours off.
I don't have it in the same room.
Oh,
hold
gotcha.
on. I can grab it real quick.
Okay. Yeah, I want to see yours. Fortunately, I'm basic. I got the
Wait,
basic Switch
wait,
OLED.
wait, what
I
we're
don't even
showing?
have it. I don't even have a Switch OLED.
The
so-
Switches.
Oh,
The
I mean,
Switches.
I
Let me
got-
show you my Switch.
It's not that much, but I got the launch edition Nintendo Switch with the red Christmas Joy
Ooh,
cards
I
for
do
Mario
like
Odyssey.
the red.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Mario
I got
edition.
this.
Okay.
Along with that, also I also still kept the box for Charles Martinet to sign it, which he already did, which is great.
Ooh,
With who?
nice.
Oh, Charles Martinet. Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got this one. Sorry, my background
blue?
removal thing. The Zelda one.
Mm.
Zelda Joy-Cons.
Oh yeah, I do see that now.
Yeah.
That's
The
lit.
Skyward Sword.
Yeah, Skyward Sword. So the purple.
yeah, I
this one's
definitely want to get
purple,
that.
and then blue, and it's just basic on the back. Not as cool as yours. Yeah. See,
Oh, you
Mike.
brought the dock out too.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
had
you
everything.
gotta bring out everything.
Hold on. Let me bring out the dock.
Not the dock.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna bring out my house. Let me not.
My house.
Right, hold up.
Look
So
at
that's
that.
like
Hey,
the
that
The
looks
dock,
dock
nice.
is really cool.
That is
Yeah.
dope.
and then
Looks good.
that's like the Switch.
That's dope.
Ooh,
You can kind of
is
see.
it? Is it almost
That's
metallic?
that kind of reminds
Yeah.
me of the gold
Hold on, let me see.
Zelda NES game cartridge. You know?
Yeah.
So
Oh
that's like
yeah, I
the
see
back.
the pattern now.
Yeah, the back has kind of like a pattern.
It's gold,
And
right?
then,
The
like,
patterns,
yeah.
or okay.
So
But this is the Scarlet and Violet dock.
Yeah, that looks
you
dope
can see
too.
that's too.
Oh, I forgot they had that. Yeah.
Mhm, with the Pokeball here.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even notice that was a Pokeball. That's cool. Yeah,
And then it's like,
Dang.
if you can see the shine on it, it has all that in there.
Yeah.
That's
Now y'all making me trying to get limited edition
then-
OLED. What the heck?
It lights up with him, and then he lights up on the other side somehow. If I can get that.
That's actually
Yeah,
a
you
good
can see a
looking
little bit
dock.
of it,
Holy
yeah.
crap.
that's cool. Let's see. Let's see. Real quick. They're saying it was clean. And they're like, when Mike came in, he's like, "Damn, he got the whole thing." Yeah. And then let's see. No, just
I didn't
now
have the
show us
dock
your
hooked up to
Xbox. I mean, you can see Mike. Oh no, Mike used to have. Oh yeah, he has it back there. The Series X, the Halo one. He has it back there in the corner.
Nah, that thing's mounted on the wall, bro.
Oh, it is.
I ain't getting that.
I
Yeah.
wonder. As a,
My actual
cool.
Xbox, I have my PS5 and my Xbox mounted on the wall next to my TV.
Yeah.
So
I have
I'm not grabbing that.
Oh, yeah, just you gotta bring your whole living room. Just show them your whole living room. That's
All
it.
right,
Like,
hold up.
A whole room tour.
yeah.
I didn't have the dock set up to anything. That's why I brought it. Because I've just been playing in handheld mode.
Yeah. I mean, the battery life difference is like amazing. What do
Wow.
you think about the OLED screen?
Oh, I
it's
love the OLED
nice.
screen.
It's nice. Well,
Yeah.
so now since I have a version 1 of my old Switch, I'm about to have some fun with that too. Because
Nice.
now I can go ahead.
Time.
Yeah. So
All right. Let's get to it. Video game 20 questions. This time hosted by Mike.
yeah.
Let us know when you're ready.
Yeah, go for it.
Go for it. All right. I guess let's start. Did this game come out after or before 2010?
No.
No? Okay. So it's a
Is it
newer
an
game.
FPS?
What's up?
Is it an FPS?
No.
Okay. So not a first person shooter, not after 2010.
No, did you say before 2010?
Or not before 2010. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Okay, so it came out after.
It came out after 2010, yeah.
Okay.
So it's a
Alright.
newer game.
Alright. So should we assume that it's not a console exclusive? Because that's kind of around the time when things just stop being less exclusive to you.
It could be. I mean, you never know. Like, there's PlayStation has a lot of exclusives. Nintendo does.
Yeah, but a lot of the PlayStation ones are not exclusive anymore.
Well, depending on the game, right? Like, Shadow of the Colossus is still technically exclusive.
Yeah, but that didn't come out. That came out well before 2010.
The remake, the PS4 version, yeah, because that could be a game.
Yeah.
Is
Are
this?
there? Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, is this a console exclusive?
No.
Okay, there you go. What were you saying?
I was gonna say, how are there more than one games in its
Like in the series?
Yeah.
No.
Ooh,
Okay.
so it's just one.
So
So
it's a
one
single.
off. Oof.
One. Okay.
Oh man. Do I like this game? No, just kidding.
Hey, James. James. What's the time frame? Sorry, I was messaging a friend real quick. What was the time frame?
Oh, after 2010.
Okay, got it.
After 2010, multi-platform, not console exclusive, not FPS.
One-off game.
And it's a one-off.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that knocks out like a lot of action RPGs that are like a series.
Oh yeah, what are the genres we already asked about?
It's not an FPS. That's it. We haven't asked any other genre, so
got it. Okay,
go ahead and ask. It's a one-off.
Someone's making me think of like a MOBA, but
League of Legends or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't think he would choose a MOBA. He was looking at his game collection, so it's got to be a physical game. Yeah.
That's it though. Or could I got ideas from it?
Yeah.
Because I was also on my computer too.
Oh, see. Oh man.
Jesus.
Should we try to narrow down the generation?
We can knock off genres.
There's genre or generations,
I say generations first.
So do you want to like continue the year gap or which?
Yeah, let's try like find out like what console generation. So it's like, is this like the PS4 generation? Because it could also be PS3 technically. It could be PS5. Well, no, it wouldn't be PS5. Well, it could be because it's after 2010.
Yeah, that's 2010. Yeah,
so it's gonna be like Returnal. It's a one-off.
Okay.
See, is this? I want to say, is this a PS5? Because I'm thinking it could be Returnal. Well, no, he says not console exclusive.
It's not console.
So how would you word this? Would you word it like it came out on like current modern hardware?
We didn't ask if it was a multiplayer or not.
That's another one we could do. But are there any one-off multiplayer games?
Oh, I mean, freaking.
Fortnite's a one-off multiplayer game.
It's one game.
Yeah. There's that freaking Multiverse, which is a one-off fighting game.
Oh, yeah.
Well, but would you consider Fortnite a one-off? Because there's Fortnite Save the World and there's Fortnite technically.
There's only one that matters.
Are they two separate games, or are they still included?
Exactly.
Yeah. What is Fortnite Saves the World? I don't even remember.
It was their original base game.
Like building / it
was like a zombie shooter.
Yeah.
Oh, that mode. I forgot about that.
I'm gonna have you guys carry. I gotta use the restroom real quick. Too much water.
We can ask if it's multiplayer. That would knock out a lot of the one-off multiplayer games.
Is it multiplayer?
No.
Okay. All right.
I like how NPSensei is like in a freeze mode right now. Your webcam's frozen. I think. I don't know if you guys see that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hold on, I got you.
Has some sort of power on you, bro.
My back.
Freeze.
Oh no, I can't hear anything.
So
really,
did it come out? Did it come out after 2015?
Yes.
Okay.
Everybody's frozen.
All right.
Oh crap! Dang, that sucks.
That would basically mean it's Switch, PS4, Xbox One. This 2015 was kind of like the year that the Switch came out.
So we know that we were in those multi-plat. Again, once more. Okay, and then all right. From there, do you guys want to start narrowing down the genre then?
Yeah, since we know it's single player and it's not.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it a action RPG game?
You good now, MP?
No.
Okay, not action RPG.
How many questions we got left?
You got 12 and a guess.
Okay. You want to fill in James fan on what we ask? I think it's just a 2015 question.
Multiplayer after 2015, and you asked if it was ARPG.
Multiplayer after 2015.
Yeah, it's not multiplayer. We asked if it was multiplayer. He said no, and it came out after 2015.
Hold on.
I asked if it was a action RPG, and he said no.
Yeah, he's having connection issues right
now. Try disconnecting and there he is. You're here. Yeah, that was weird. What happened there?
My Discord went out of wazoo right now. All right, here I am.
There we go. Here he is. He's back.
If only there was something better than Discord. So it's an action RPG after
No.
2015? No?
It came out after 2015. It's not multiplayer and it's not action RPG.
Okay. Hmm.
Would this be
Not multiplayer after 2015.
yeah. I mean that's basically Switch, PS4, Xbox One era.
Yeah,
Was it developed in Japan?
a good one.
Was it?
See,
Double checking.
that's a good one. By let's see.
Let me see. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you in a second.
No, you're good.
I'll take your time. Take your time.
You said it was an action RPG or it wasn't?
It wasn't.
Was
He
it?
said no.
Okay.
Yeah, when I asked if it was, he said no.
So not a first person shooter, not an action RPG.
Yeah.
No,
it's not-
it wasn't. It wasn't made in Japan.
Okay, and it wasn't
Alright.
multiplayer, so it's a single player game.
A single player game, not made in Japan. One off. Came out after 2015.
Yeah.
What is a one
I don't know
off?
too many single player games.
Yeah. I know quite a few, but not one offs. Like I can't think of any one offs. Or rather, any single player that's a one off that's not an exclusive.
Would Genshin be considered a one off? And it's not. It's technically not multiplayer.
Technically,
but it is action RPG.
it has
right?
multiplayer. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is action RPG. Oh yeah.
But
Oh
it was
yeah.
also
'Cause you
developed
can do
in
the
Japan.
whole like inviting people into your world.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
is
developed in
multiplayer.
Japan though.
No,
Yeah.
Genshin's
That's-
Chinese.
It's China.
Oh yeah, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Hoyoverse
Tencent.
is somewhere.
Tencent.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Chat, don't forget you can help us out. Go ahead and search up anything. Ask ChatGPT. No, I'm just kidding. Like,
It was like, oh, I know exactly.
I actually learned how to use it better today because I needed to write a paper.
oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Everyone's been doing that now. I guess I gotta hop on that too.
Oh, it's great. They have AI detection programs that you can run through to see if your professor can catch it too.
Oh.
So like it's like
Oh my
it's
God, that's funny.
foolproof, bro. It's foolproof. Like
Again, like as I always said, run it through the AI twice. There's no way an AI can catch the other AI doing it twice.
yeah.
I like the logic behind that.
All right, let's see. We didn't find out a generation, right? Because it could be PS4 or PS5.
Yeah.
Like generations.
Yeah. I mean, we know it came out after 2015, so it's around that time period.
Is this did this game come out on the PS? No, because there's a lot of multi-platforms too.
Yeah.
Well, no, but if it came out on PS5, then we could just think of those. I'm trying to think. 'Cause it could be it's multi-platform, so yeah. If it came out on PS5, then we know it's a newer game. Does that make sense?
We can ask if it
Yeah,
was
I
on the
see- I
current
see where we're
generation
at.
consoles or not. That
Yeah.
would narrow it down.
Okay, yeah. Is this part? Did this game launch on the current generation of consoles?
Yes.
Okay, so it is a newer game. There we go.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Uh,
Watch
That's-
James.
that's
Watch
about-
James.
yeah,
James
the,
gets to be correct.
I was thinking like Demon Souls remake.
Demon Souls, yeah. Demon Slayer. No, that's multiplayer. That's a fighting game. Demon Souls remake, though. Well, I guess you get it's
That's
technically
action RPG.
It is
so
a
that
one-off.
would count.
Yeah, it is
Where
a
was
one-off.
Log
It was-
Horizon?
Log Horizon.
Yeah.
Mm.
When was
Would you call?
You mean Horizon Zero Dawn?
Or yeah, not Log
yeah,
Horizon.
yeah.
I was
My
like,
bad,
I was like,
Log
oh,
Horizon's an anime.
my anime brain.
I'm like, did
Horizon
Log
Zero
Horizon the
Dawn.
anime come out with a game?
But it's not a one-off.
That would be dope.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, it's not a one-off. You're right.
yeah.
It used to be before they made a sequel.
Yeah, exactly.
Current generation, so
But somebody said
Like
something.
PS5.
What did you say, Ash?
Oh, I was just making a comment saying that watch James making a good guess on his first try. You said Returnal.
Oh, but
earlier.
Returnal is on PC now.
yeah.
Ooh, is this game a roguelike game?
No.
Ah,
Dang.
shoot.
we're
Dead
getting
Space.
some of that.
Well, Dead Space is not a one-off technically, so it wouldn't be Dead
Yeah,
Space.
it already has
Yeah.
multiple games in the series, so there's that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
How many questions we have, Mike?
You got 9 and a guess.
So
Oof.
like we can still narrow down the genre if you guys want to do that to make it easier.
I'm trying to think of what other
Yeah.
genres like a
Either
single player
either
aspect
narrow
would
down
be
the
if
genre
it's
or
not
the
action
developer.
RPG.
I mean, either
Or
narrow
what-
down
I
the
guess.
genre or the developer. I mean,
Okay.
Well, I'm
Would it
trying
be
to
a
think.
platformer?
I'm trying to think of games.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a second one yet, but like I'm thinking more of the lines of like a Death Stranding type of game. But I don't
That's
know
true.
when that was made.
The second one, yeah.
Hasn't come out
Well,
yet,
I would assume
technically.
that he would have counted the. Well, they both were after 2015.
and
then-
the Japan part. I don't know if Kojima actually made the game in Japan, or
Well,
I
that's
would
true. I forgot
even
about that.
I would even know the
It's
studio
Japan.
was a Japan studio.
It is.
You know,
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Japan.
I would still consider it Japan. I mean, it's
Yeah.
Kojima.
Mm.
I try to think of multiplayer, single player, one-off games.
I'm trying to think of single player one-off games because
'Cause
every
it's a
game I'm
single
thinking
player.
of is like, oh, it's multiplayer. I'm like, but it's not a multiplayer game.
okay, all right
like-
then.
My brain is like, ooh.
If that's the case, then let me see. It's a bit weird because we still haven't like narrowed down the genre. Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like if we could start naming thoughts, then we can narrow down the genre. I
Yeah,
mean,
but
it works both
FromSoft,
ways.
it's not David. It wouldn't be Elden Ring because From Software is a Japanese developer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good call.
That's the
there.
thing. There's not
And-
a lot of single player games that aren't made
In Japan, that's true. Because it can't be
That's
Star
what I thought-
Wars because there's a sequel.
Wait a minute. What about
Right.
that one?
Well, what about the Lego Star Wars?
It's
the
multiplayer.
Skywalker series.
It's multiplayer.
Oh yeah, it is.
Wait,
multiplayer. Yeah,
wait,
right.
Well,
James, what?
It's local multiplayer, but yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, what about that one game? Hi-Fi Rush. How about that one? What do you guys
Ooh,
think?
that just released.
That's technically one off. Don't think it was made in Japan.
It was. It's Tango.
what?
GameWorks. Yeah. It's made in
Oh
Japan.
man,
The
Mm,
publisher
Jesus.
is Bethesda, but Tango GameWorks is in Japan.
that's
I mean,
And
unless
we asked if the game was made in Japan, so technically,
yeah,
developer is the one that.
I
mean,
didn't.
unless
I
he's
didn't know
counting
I
the
didn't know
not,
game was
publisher.
in Japan.
not the publisher.
yeah.
Hmm.
What other Bethesda games? Because Dishonored has a sequel. Elder Scrolls is technically a series. Fallout's technically a series, so it wouldn't be any of that.
Would it be Cyberpunk?
That was. Is that
That's
not
true.
Cyberpunk
Cyberpunk.
is single. I mean, it's not really action RPG. It's just more like just action.
Did you ask
Yeah,
is
but
it
it still,
RPG?
it still has RPG elements to it. That's the
But you said action RPG.
I said
It-
action RPG specifically.
Yeah. I would have tried is it an RPG
Yeah.
instead.
Hmm.
Is the game an RPG?
No.
Okay. So there's no RPG, so we could take that out of our
Okay.
It's not a first person shooter, you said neither.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. So what's the there's puzzle games?
That's the only way you can go about it.
Okay. Not a roguelike. Because you already knocked that out.
Yeah.
Question.
Ooh.
Which studio made Astro's Playroom?
Is the game based on an IP?
Wait, what you say, James?
Hold on. Oh,
Because
he's on
I'm
the
thinking.
phone.
Okay. Yeah, he's on the phone.
Yeah.
What if
Oh, my
it's
bad.
Hogwarts Legacy?
Oh, Hogwarts Legacy is good. Yeah.
Ooh.
I didn't think
I
about
don't
that.
know why I forgot about that one.
What genre will that fit into, though?
That's an RPG.
Would you say it's an RPG? I
Yeah,
guess
because
yeah,
you
that's
level up
true.
and everything and
Yeah.
get your skills.
Yeah, that's
Dang it.
true.
I wasted
like
about 60 hours of
Well,
my life.
What about Cult of the Lamb? That's single player.
But isn't that a
Never.
roguelite?
I don't. Would you consider that a roguelite? It's a weird. It's like a more of a sim builder too.
I mean, if you
Because
could,
you build a cult, you build like your village too.
but then at that point you would say like it has some elements of both. Let's see.
Mm.
And apparently it's on multiple platforms because
Yeah.
it's not exclusive.
Yeah, it is on multiple platforms. Dang.
No,
It came out on PS5.
Yeah.
Or PS5 generation of consoles.
What about Control?
I mean,
Control, I think Control's been out for a while. Was it on the Xbox and PlayStation?
Yeah,
I
but
mean, it came out after 25.
But it's technically part of the Alan Wake universe. Would you consider that a one-off?
Well, you're not playing one Alan Wake.
What? Say what?
That's it. I mean, you're not really playing Alan Wake.
No, but it's in the same universe though. Like, yeah.
We could ask Mike to clarify that.
In that essence, I would count that as a spin-off off the Alan Wake video games at that point.
Yeah.
It's a spin-off, not a continuation of a, like not a numerical version. It'd be different if it was like Alan Wake 2 or Alan Wake 3.
And when I asked, is it a third-person shooter then?
I don't have any better ideas, so
yeah, I'm stuck.
Right? Is this a third-person shooter?
No.
I feel like it's a puzzle game.
Ask if it's a puzzle game.
I'm trying to think. Is there any platformers that are one-offs? They're multi-platform?
damn.
How many guesses do we have?
You got 7 in a guess.
Okay. Did we ask if it's a fighting game yet?
But that would be multiplayer.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
It can't be a fighting game. Some puzzle games, especially nowadays, are multiplayer too.
Yeah.
Should we ask, is it an indie game?
Yeah, that's definitely a good idea. Yeah, definitely a good idea.
Is this an indie game?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I thought.
Okay.
So it could be Cult of the Lamb.
And it's not like what's it called? Vampire Survivors, nothing like that, right?
Yeah, Vampire Survivors 1 too.
I'm thinking of this other game. I forgot the name of it. It's the one that looks sort of like Zelda-ish.
Tunic?
No. That could be one, but this is the other game I'm thinking of. It's something Senna, probably? No?
Kenna, Bridge of Spirits?
Yes, yeah, kind of Bridge of Spirits.
I mean, it could technically be that because that is on PS5 and PC.
Yeah.
Yeah. We could say it was a Zelda-like.
So, like, what genre would you put that game? And on top of that, I'm pretty
Zelda-like.
sure that game, yeah. And then, and on top of that,
be considered action RPG because you level up, like you get more equipment.
I don't know, like
would it
just
be action?
The game.
I would say Zelda-like because it will knock down any games that's similar to Zelda. So then when we name it, it's like, well, that's a Zelda-like, so it can't be that. Maybe it's up to you. What do you guys think?
Again, I'm shot.
Well, I mean, it's going to come down whether Mike will agree to that or not.
Yeah, that's the thing, because we think it's a Zelda-like game, right?
Kenna's definitely a Zelda-like.
I don't know if that's a subgenre or not.
Yeah,
Zelda-like.
You have Souls-like, but I don't know if Zelda-like is like a subgenre.
I think.
Well, so, I mean, if you count the way Genshin looks, you can call it that.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Breath of Wild.
Like, what's a Zelda like? Are you talking about like 2D? Are you talking to 3D? You know what I mean? Like
that's
not really like I don't think like that's a subgenre.
Oh, David said Disco Elysium's another one. That's true. That's a one-off.
Okay. Should we just ask if it's action adventure versus action RPG?
Sure. Is it an action adventure game?
Yeah.
Valheim.
Yeah.
It's not bad. Morales.
Is Valheim multiplayer though?
It is.
Yes.
Valheim is multiplayer. Yeah.
It is multiplayer.
Is Disco Elysium multiplayer or no? Well, he said
I'm pretty sure that's single,
adventure. Right? Action adventure. I mean, would you consider Cult of the Lamb action adventure? Because I know he liked that. He got that.
And since it's a one-off, this one's a little bit harder.
Yeah.
Everything I think of has a franchise. It's like, multiple series games.
Because it can't be Golf Story, because now there's Sports Story. Because I know he was playing that.
Yeah, true.
Golf
Story.
Let's see.
And then there's also Stray. There's also Stray.
Ooh, there is Stray.
That is a solid one.
That's a solid one. Stray.
Would you consider that action adventure?
I mean, that's pretty much what you kind of,
Oh, there's Hades. Well, Hades is more roguelike. And he said, no, it's not a roguelike.
I feel like Stray.
But he also said it was an indie, right?
He said it is indie.
He said it was an indie.
So it's
Yeah.
nothing big.
Yeah, and Stray's indie still.
In Stray, I feel like that's a specifically adventure, not really action-ish, because you're just a cat, just roaming around and not really
So,
attacking.
I mean, Tunic would basically be considered action adventure.
Yeah. And it's multi-platform.
Wait.
an
Are we
indie.
forgetting about Shifu?
Oh, Sifu's also, yeah.
Shifu. That's also action.
So, what genre would you put that
But
in?
that's
there? Because
Souls-like.
at
That's
first,
action adventure, wouldn't you? Or not action adventure. Is there RPG elements to it? Because it's a Souls-like.
I don't know. I don't know.
We're like
I'd
jumping
go-
into the weeds.
Yeah.
Between...
My wife was
Yeah.
saying Cuphead, but I think Cuphead. Well,
Cuphead's more of a what's the side scroller shooter?
yeah.
Yeah, or platformer shooter. Is what I
Have-
would consider it.
Should we say have we mentioned this game?
Yeah, might as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do it.
Have we mentioned this game already?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh my
Oh.
god!
I think it's called The Lamb. Is
I'm not
building
guessing this.
how many questions we have left?
Here's a good question. Here's a good question.
Four, I guess.
Does it have Twitch integration in the game?
What does that mean?
Okay,
By-
so then it's not Code of the Lamb.
Well, he might not know
Because
what
Code of
it
the Lamb has Twitch integration. Code
Yeah,
of the
but
Lamb
if you
has
play it on
Twitch integration.
Switch, like for example, you wouldn't know that.
I honestly have no idea.
So
Hey,
like
See,
Twitch
if he doesn't
integration.
know,
Is there
I'm gonna-
do you need to look it up to see if it does or
Yeah.
doesn't?
no, let's do something else. Is building what would you say it was, fan? Like
Well, you're building a village. Like,
Is-
you build a
okay.
cult. You're building an actual community.
is building
Oh,
a
It's
community
like-
that one game. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is building a
'cause-
community a big part of this game?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
So it could be Tunic,
'Cause-
that's action adventure.
yeah.
What else?
Not Animal
Uh,
Crossing.
Kenna, I
Yeah.
guess.
Or it could be Kenna. Yeah. What is Tunic? A fox? Do you play as a fox?
Yeah, I think so. That's the
You
that's the
play as
first
an
thing I
animal
think of.
character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is your main character an animal?
And like,
Little
isn't that game
choice.
also Zelda-like? I'm assuming, right?
Yeah. So should we ask him, do you
Yeah.
play as a fox specifically, or want to say do you play
Wait,
as an
how many
animal?
questions do we have left?
3 and a guess. Because it's the game we mentioned already. He said it was yes, so it has to be.
So it's either
I think it's Tunic or
Kenna.
Kenna.
Tunic.
Okay, so to begin with, well, let's try to find ways to knock off Kenna off the list.
Well, if we say if you play as an animal, it's definitely not Kenna.
Well, that,
'Cause
we
Kenna-
got
Well, I
three.
mean, you could ask if it was created by Ember Labs. They're the one that made
they made
made the game. They're the developer. So
Whichever
made-
way,
it
it's
was-
gonna be the same
did,
thing.
Did Ember Labs
Yeah.
create it? If he says yes, then we know
But
it's
it
the game. If he says
is
no, then yeah.
fine
Either way,
with it.
either question. Will
which one do you
work,
want to go ahead? Yeah. All right. The Ember Labs create the game.
No.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think it's
So
Tunic.
it's not Kenna.
Do you play as a fox in this game?
No.
oh man, that's even
We
worse.
got one more.
One more
Okay.
guess. Okay,
All
we
right,
mentioned
guys,
this game
think-
already. What other games did we mention?
Think back. Let's
Ugh.
let's try to brainstorm.
Because
My
it's
heart's on
action
Sifu.
adventure. You think it's Sifu? I know there is
that's where my
Sifu.
heart's
I
at.
guess you could say that's.
Yeah.
Would you consider that action adventure though? Like,
So
is there
the thing
multiplayer
was-
in Sifu? Now there is.
No.
There's not
Right?
multiplayer.
No, there's no multiplayer, no.
No.
There's
Okay.
But the thing is, when you count the game roguelike as well? No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't you?
I
Because
can't.
every
No,
time you-
Sifu is definitely indie.
No, my
time you
roguelike would
die,
be every time you die, you
age.
start all over. Yeah.
Yeah. Every time you die, he ages, so it's not really roguelike. So okay.
Mm. What other games did we say? Oh man,
We talked about a lot.
I know.
I did say
Yeah,
Stray,
we
but-
did.
We did say Stray too.
Yeah.
Maybe he's considering that
Mm.
action adventure. Dang, I should have asked if you played as a cat.
Oh
You
yeah,
should
you're
just
right.
say
Or not
play
cat,
as an
play as an
You
animal.
should've
Yeah,
just said play as an animal.
I would've did it.
Yeah, we did mess up.
Wait,
on
we
that
can
one.
still ask that. That can knock off.
Yeah. And we can still ask that, and if not, we can guess Sifu. Because I don't know what other game that we named that's indie.
I'm on Stray or Sifu right now. That's it.
Because it can't be
Oh,
Hades.
fair.
Hades is a roguelike. So, like, unless he's considering that action adventure, but it's definitely a roguelike. So, you guys want to just try that? Do you play as an animal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you play as an animal in this game?
Yes.
Okay, it has to be Stray then.
I'm going with Stray. I'm with Stray.
All right, is the game Stray?
I'm voting.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Thank God.
Nice.
Well, that's the second time y'all got me on the last guess, bro.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Jesus
Let's
Christ.
go.
Ooh, nice.
That was a close one.
Yeah. Nice job. Yeah.
Oh.
I like these close games. We get there.
Mhm.
Yeah, I didn't think that. I was thinking Tunic, but yeah, I was like, well, I mean, yeah, Stray. I've never played it, so I don't know any action elements to it. All I've seen was this,
Yeah,
the cat thing.
I
But yeah,
completely forgot about Stray until he mentioned it. I was like, oh, that. Whew.
yeah.
Well, when he said indie, I was like, when he said it was an indie game, I was like, thinking through. I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe I freaking forgot about Stray because
Well, it was indie,
that was
and
a
then
huge
it was
indie game.
this console
Yeah.
generation. So it was like,
It literally won Indie of the Year.
Yeah.
It was like
Yeah.
it was like in the Game Awards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice job, guys. Next time is Fan up to the plate. Mike, are you gonna be here next week for the podcast?
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
I'm gonna be in Tennessee, so it depends at I'm driving home Sunday, so it just depends at where I'm at around 8.
Okay, sounds good.
look on your trip, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Have fun.
Have fun.
It's work. It's not fun.
Business trip. Business trip. Got it.
It's gonna be miserable, but
Yeah.
I mean,
Money,
when you're off
you
the
know?
clock, have fun.
yeah.
All right. Appreciate everybody for showing up. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are trying to hit 400 subscribers by the end of May. And we will be doing 500 subscribers. We're going to be doing an event. We might do like retro relay race hard mode or something like that. We got to figure something out, and then we'll figure out how to get NPSensei if he wants to be in part of this. Figure out how to get him into this. I mean, you have a Switch, so we could definitely do it.
Yeah, it's just the fact of my capture card situation.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about that.
Until I get it installed inside my PC.
There we go. Well, hopefully, I mean, got a whole month, so hopefully by the end of by 500 subscribers, the goal is by June to hit 500 subscribers. So yeah, my birthday month. So let's do it. Let's do it. 500 subscribers on June. But yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe on YouTube. Follow us over at Twitch. We do the podcast every Sunday. Podcast's also available on Spotify. This should be up on Spotify tomorrow. So tomorrow morning, I'll probably go ahead and edit out the starting soon. And thanks for watching portion, so you have just the full audio there. Tomorrow, are you streaming, Mike?
Yeah.
Okay. So Mike will be on tomorrow streaming, and then I'll be back Wednesday. And then Friday, we have the group stream. Group stream will be me and Fan. Ash, are you hopping on Friday?
For
Group stream? Yeah.
For what game?
I don't know. We have a bunch of options. We could try out a few. So we'll see. We'll figure out. We'll have somebody.
I'll let you know about on the day and see what happens.
Sounds good. Yeah, we'll let everybody know, see what happens. But no matter what, me and Fan will definitely be here, for sure. Ash, where can I catch you at?
They can catch me at the Random Encounter Podcast.
There you go. Fan, where can I catch you at?
Yeah, you can catch me on Twitch and YouTube and Twitter at Phaneckswhy.
NPSensei, where can I catch you at?
You can catch me on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok at NPSensei.
And I believe you're going back to streaming Honkai after this, right?
Yes, I will be going back to that.
So definitely go back to his channel. We'll actually, whenever you set up the channel, we'll raid you in. Once I'm in the thanks for watching, we'll just raid you. And Mike, where can I catch you at?
You already know, man. Next question.
I'm here all day, every day.
All day. I live here. This is my home.
And as always, you can catch me right here. We'll definitely have a couple of videos coming out this week for sure. So definitely stay tuned for that. We'll have Mike's unboxing video, and then I'm going to be doing another Tears of the Kingdom video there. Thanks for watching. My name is James from the Random Encounter. Thank you, Ash. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Sensei. Thank you, Fan. We'll see you guys next time.
Peace.